There were four. My dad, Thomas Moore, Samuel Adams Jr., Charles Dusing, and Jasper Page. They were all very good friends. They had known each other throughout their career in the Air Force. So it wasn't like, these were men that didn't know each other. They knew each other quite well. It started to rain really, really bad as they were being, marched. And he said, for whatever reason, the ropes became loose on his arms, and they kind of fell down towards his wrist, and then he was out of the ropes. And he kind of elbowed Sergeant Adams, and he says, "I'm loose." Sergeant Adams ran one way, and Sergeant Page ran the other way. And the story happens to go that Sergeant Page made it to like a Special Forces camp. And the Special Forces camp said to him, he said, "Well, what are you doing here?" And he said, I just escaped captivity, and there are 3 more airmen who are still out here. As we got through these many years of it, there's been so many hearsay stories come from villagers that tend to be, within an area that they could say, yes, we heard there were 4 Americans captured, 1 escaped, 1 was recaptured, and 3 were killed. But it's all hearsay story. We don't have anything that proves that. And so when the repatriation was being done with the POWs that were coming out of the Hanoi Hilton, the 591, I believe it was, there was a list that came down. And it's called General Vesey's list. And it's the list of the last known alive in captivity. And my dad and the other 2 were on that list. So they're still considered to this day POW, MIA, body not recovered, last known alive. That's their classification. And that's how I've grown up. I would love to be able to have my children and grandchildren see, the remains of their grandfather and great-grandfather brought back, and to let this legacy just die out, be done with. Is it going to happen? I don't know. Brain-wise, yes. Heart-wise is the, I don't know. I'm 64, and it happened when I was 11. This October is 53 years that he has been missing. The Gold Star was meant in the beginning to be given to those families whose loved ones were killed, in a combat situation. And I'm very proud to have been able to have a Gold Star like this. I remember when I got my Gold Star. My first Gold Star was given to me by the base commander at Keesler in 1974. I can't be any more prouder that I am to be an Air Force child, an Air Force daughter, a daughter of a man who's still missing in action, but a Gold Star daughter. It's very important to try to educate the public about what our people do who go to war. And if they are killed in war, what happens to their families, But to go back out to Keesler, where I had gotten my last ID card as a dependent, and go get my Gold Star ID card, it was like, they remember. They really are trying to help us older dependents who have felt like, oh, well, we just fell off the rock. We're not Air Force anymore. But then to come home to Keesler and have Keesler's arms just envelop me in this huge hug and say, but no, you still are an Air Force family member, you know, and we're proud to have you here. That has made this last year probably one of the best years I've had since my daddy went to Vietnam.